Now, since Gable Stevenson started a professional MMA career, he has blown up on social medias because obviously he's a gold medalist wrestler, which is an insane achievement. But he's in the UFC now. He got signed, I think, a few months ago, like 7 months ago or something close to that, 5 months ago. And he's gonna fight this week on the Conor McGregor card. Obviously, he's fighting a can. He's not fighting anyone good that's supposed to beat him. I think right now on the betting odds, he is like the highest favorite of all time or something close to that, which is crazy. And obviously, the heavyweight division is very shallow. There's not many good guys at all that can beat really anyone accomplished like him. I think even like a Josh Hokit. I don't think Josh Hokit is that accomplished as a wrestler. I'm sure he's good. He's a good wrestler. He can wrestle pretty good, but he's not no Olympic, wrestler. I think he was playing American football and shit and then stopped and then went to MMA, which is also pretty crazy, but I'm talking about that guy. They've got similar builds too. They kind of like this, I don't want to say new breed of heavyweights because there's only two of them so far, but these 6'1", 6'2", 250 to 230, smaller guys, but they can wrestle. And I don't know if these guys are going to be the guys to excel the heavyweight division great again or whatever, but I think they're good for the division. More guys like this would be good because they're not just, 6'3", fat and plodding around and go a jab every 5 minutes and then they gas out even in the second round, and then they're just moving around, then they get a clinch, and then they're doing some boring shit. Then it goes to the ground, and no one's really that good, and it's just boring as shit. These guys are good and good enough to, like, he could probably beat, like, the number 14 guy in the world right now if he takes it to the ground. But I'm gonna be mainly talking about his striking because we already fucking know his wrestling is elite. And it's that. Now, the reason them hooks were close is because of his feet. He steps back with his front foot first. Now, if anyone is trained who's watching this, this is a no-no. You always step with both feet at the same time, or you step with one foot, and it has to be the correct one. Doing this might be something to do with training with John Jones, not getting the right fundamental footwork, or not getting the right fundamental basics that you need. This shit will get you knocked out. It almost fucking did in this fight, and I'll show it again. I'll show it again for the people in the back. And there's another moment in this fight that's fucking crazy. It's fucking spinning heel kick with the same defensive floor. Look at his feet. Steps back with his front foot first and gets hit because of it. And then he rolls under that. He was hurt by that, by the way. This simple defensive floor or fundamental floor, whatever you want to say, this will get you cooked. This will get you knocked the fuck out. Especially in the heavyweight division. This will actually get you starched by like someone not even that good. It almost did in this fight. If that would have hit him on the temple or the side of the head instead of the neck, that probably would have knocked him out. I know heavyweights don't throw shit like that, but punches can still hit you like I showed in the first one. Shit can still hit you. Obviously on the ground, people are probably thinking, but he's one of the fucking best wrestlers of this generation. It doesn't matter if he's bad on the feet. It does eventually when you face someone who is also a wrestler and you can't take them down, and it becomes this type of Colby Covington Usman situation, which no one's really that good of a wrestler or as good as him right now in the division. Josh Hokit's good wrestler, but he ain't no fucking Olympic gold medalist. Curtis Blades, he can wrestle, but he ain't no Olympic gold medalist. So Gable Stevenson is training with John Jones, which I don't think will help him as much as people think. It will help him in certain ways, but if John Jones is teaching him shit that John Jones does in fights, that's not good. Because John Jones fights tall. He uses his length. Gable Stevenson isn't some long, gangly, 6'5", 80 fucking 9-inch reach, guy. He's like 6'1", 6'2", 74-inch reach. He's a short, stocky guy like DC. He's more of a DC. Now, in this fight, I think he was doing that, like, push my arm out that John Jones eye pokes people for. Now, one thing he does have over the absolute cans is he's confident. Now, he will beat most cans because of that. Simply because he's confident, he will beat most cans. And obviously his wrestling. I'm not talking about his wrestling because we already know he's that good. But on the feet, he needs some a good 1.5 years, 2 years of improvement, in my opinion. Because if he doesn't fix the floor, that footwork floor, he's eventually going to get knocked out or like hurt badly doing that. I could very well see in his second or third UFC fight, depending on who they're giving him, someone throws a fucking uppercut or like a 1-2 and he gets cracked and does a little bit of a wobble and then he shoots and then it's looking like a tough fight, and then the round ends and he gets his wits back about him. He takes the guy down and finishes him. I could see that, and then people are calling him overrated and shit. I could so see that based on this. Now, he's got a good chin. From this fight, he took a spinning heel kick, whether it was on the neck or the face or the temple. He took it. Now, if it was on the temple, I think it would have knocked him the fuck out. Maybe not cold, but it would have rocked him to the point where this guy would have probably finished him. So that can't happen. But yeah, I think he's legit. He's obviously good, and he's going to beat. He's probably going to at least get on a 3-4 fight win streak. I would hope he gets on a 3 or 4 fight win streak before they give him someone ranked, because we don't want another Bo Nickel. I did forget about Bo Nickel as well. Thinking about wrestlers in MMA, Bo Nickel is also a good wrestler. I think the only other Olympic level or Olympic gold medalist was Henry Cejudo. I think Yoel wrestled in the Olympics and got a medal. DC wrestled in the Olympics, but I think that's it. I don't think Bo Nickel did the Olympics. But yeah, he's obviously legit, but these defensive flaws, he gotta fix that shit, because he's gonna end up getting cooked eventually. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this for a little bit, and that's all.